is how it is. Happy Wednesday morning. I don't know why I just don't put this shit in my locker. I keep forgetting. Put this stuff in my fucking locker. All this shit. Have my fucking pockets. I always bring the shit home. Work stuff. This stream is brought to you by some free advertisement until the current future. Coinbase, cryptocurrency, and their Coinbase reward system. If you mess with cryptocurrency, you have a Coinbase and you don't have a Coinbase card, I suggest you get one. You're losing out. And Powerade. Yes, I know I do Gatorade, but I also do Powerade too. So you want to know what? It's the same thing. Rather have this than some pop. Pop don't quench your thirst. It tears you up. Quench your thirst with this. Powerade. Even though I'm about to finish the Gatorade, so you might as well say Gatorade too. Yeah. Just from my work. Oh, what's up, Mod? Ah. I'm hungry. That's what I am. Time to eat some food. Yeah. Some of this, some cheese, some crackers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am tired, but we had a good night. We had a really good night. Really, really good night. So, I can't complain. I didn't complain yesterday. I was just tired. Yeah, I might have been complaining a little bit, but... Oh, you damn right, Yummy. Especially when you hungry. Oh, yeah. Yes, Yerskis. Our cats are even trying to get in on it. Trying to get in on this shit. Look at this. See? The cats are trying to cost me. Crazy. Tokies. They're like, we know what the fuck you doing. And this is what you always do. You gotta always have that good stuff. Yeah, well. I might live in the mud. I try to play in the clouds. That's all there is to it. Ooh, yeah, this does smell real good. Fuck. Got me salivating a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. Yes. I think so. Hold on here. I'm sorry. I gotta take the belt off, everything. That's just too tight on me. I've had that bitch on all motherfucking day. Get it off me. Stupid thing. Fucking belt off. One up the ass. Oh, there's more than two doors. There's a door everywhere. Oh. Yeah, there's two. Crazy you caught on there. Morris Long Logs. Lawrence Long Legs. Yeah. Somebody's ass. When I was fucking doing class. Come on. Why? You want to start something during class? So I apply that fucking rule of the ass? Because I won't do it. Because I'm too tired. I just came home from work. So somebody else might. Why? Is that what you are? You looking for trouble? You up to no good? I hope not. I guess somebody's got to do it, huh? Somebody's got to do it. Shit. What the fuck? Who are you, Cousin Nick? I don't even know who the fuck that is. You talking about Adam's Family shit, huh? Yo, yeah. Land the monkey? Monkey? What's happening? Juju's laughing over there? Juju just need a little entertainment, huh? That's all. Juju needs some entertainment. Come on, get off of me. No, it's... Man, I'm eating fucking Italian deli meat, some cheese and crackers, man. How much have you done tonight? Because I just got done working 10 motherfucking hours. Fuck what you talking about? I'm about to eat. Yeah. No, you don't know. You do what you do. Hey, you could joke. You can do all that, but that's... Hey, you gotta watch it. I'm going to let you know my mod has zero tolerance for stupidity and insolence. Hey, I'm not saying that's what you're full of, but I'm giving you fair warning. I don't control what's going to happen to you. You keep shit up. If you don't shape up, somebody's not going to apply a belt or a ruler. Ass are going to pull the whip out, strip some flesh from that ass, expose that bone, break that bone down, make some fucking marrow. Yeah, drain that marrow. Gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. And I'm not gonna have no autonomy over it. So you gotta watch it. Because if you don't, you will find out. See? You keep on talking about drugs, so you must be hopped up on something, huh? How about that? You gotta be hopped up on something, because you're the only one talking about drugs. Nobody's talking about being banned. I told you exactly what's going on. I don't control what's going to happen. Because I'm not a moderator. You understand that? Or do you not? Do you lack some common sense? Because this is, this is actual factual. This ain't about who's who or this. Okay. 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 You admitted you're high, but you're not upset. Okay. That's fine. You have a right to express yourself. No, I haven't. I don't smoke cigarettes. No, I haven't smoked cigarettes in 11 years on March 9th. March 9th hit 11 years for me. No, I'm going to give it to you how it is, what it is. There's rules and regulations on here. I shouldn't even have to go through this shit. No kids. No threatening. No bullshit. No flirting. None of that shit. Respect. You get what you give on here. I'm going to tell you that right now. Just like in life. I mean, if anybody was on last night, they would know. They would know. Because certain people witnessed a lot of people not getting belt to ass. Yeah. Losing their fucking ass. They thought they were fucking cute. No, they weren't fucking jumping down on Quagmire. Fucking, like I said, people are gonna do what they want to do, but you're gonna deal with the consequence. I don't give a fuck if you're people accountability or not. You will be. You will be held accountable. Yes, you will. Yeah, you do see I have a moderator, right? Hi. Mackenzie Neff. I'm fine. I just got off work. How are you? Steve. Is that Stevie McGee? What up, McGee? What up? We got Stevie McGee in here hiding. Look at him. Hell no. That's Stevie McGee. Just can't get enough. Oh! Somebody's about to crash the fuck out. Come on, guys. Can't you just fucking behave just for one night? Hell no. Somebody said ketamine. Hell no. Oh, somebody's got some deluded illusions of they're doing some shit like that. Ain't that shit used on horses? Ain't it like a fucking anesthetic and shit? Or am I just fucked in the head? You subscribed, Mackenzie? Neff? Well, welcome to this channel. Welcome. I'm shouting you out. How's everybody's Tuesday night, Wednesday morning going? Well, that sucks. Anthony, huh? Who's doing what? Huh? Who the fuck's doing what? Don't sit here and start making up shit in that fucking laboratory you call a room. We don't need Frankenstein stories on here, man. Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at this, pokey pegging. What you fucking talking about peg legging and shit for? Pookie pegging. You up to no good over there. Salute. El numero one. Oh, thank you. Thank you, who was that? Harry Osbury? Thank you. I love that shirt too. Fuck yeah. Very euphoric. Nostalgic. Nah, smells like work. Well, hey, what's up with this fuck? Who is this down here? Get off the... Wow. No, maybe you need to go get your fucking Jones maintenance because I'm trying to fill up. I just got off work. And you want to start talking about fucking garbage? Let me ask you something. Do I have to call Dr. Tooth or is there not any? Because you're the one talking about that shit. So I have a feeling that you're the one who's dabbling with that. Bye-bye, fucking spark plug. Go do a fucking another one. Go run to whatever the fuck's calling you out there. You will keep talking about fucking stupid shit on here. Nobody brings it up but you guys. You guys do this to yourself. Hey, when this type of shit guys just witness happens, you're the bane of your own fucking existence. Do you not understand that? So keep up with the stupid fucking shit and you're gonna win a stupid fucking prize. Like he did. Yeah. Like Mr. Meth Head. Yeah. Yeah, what is it with people? What is it with people? Hey, they just that fucking... like I said, we are that fucking dumb and feeble-minded, huh? People are that bored, they just gotta come on here trying to start shit. Seeing if they can throw shit on the wall, see if it sticks. Not here. Not now. Not never. You can try. You'll never know unless you try. Well, somebody's conjuring the courage. Probably somebody bored out of their mind, high. Because why the fuck do they keep bringing up drugs? I just got the fuck off work. So fuck what y'all talking about. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You guys? Fuck out of here with that shit. You want to go see out with Captain Crank? That's your fucking business. Keep it off my fucking channel. I ain't got time for that fucking stupidity. Shit, it's happy hump day. I'm in the middle of fucking week already. Shit. Hey, whatever's gonna help you sleep better at night, spark plug. Judgmental. No, people are just so fucking ignorant, full of insolence, and don't think before they fucking act. Because if they act like this on here, imagine how they act in real life. You gotta be bored out of your fucking gore and be full of misery. They keep day after day pulling shit like this. No matter who you are, whether you've been on it once or twice, it don't work. Especially the ones who go out of their way to admit shit like this guy. Or other people. Oh, really? Well, I've been up against worse for less, so whatever. Because that looks like a threat. I'd rather have a gun. Well, you know what? You can't fight fate, buddy. So what the fuck should I be worried about? Because I should already been dead. So you with your fucking idle threats, go flip a mattress and run a fucking wall. Fucking diluting yourself, you fucking chump. If you met me in real life, you better have a knife or gun. Why? Because you're a fucking punk and can't fight with your fucking hands? You fucking chump. You want to sit here and throw idle threats at me. Your words hold no substance. hollow vessels. Yeah. Italian meat, Italian cheese, and crackers. That's what I'm eating. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what the fuck I'm eating. Wow, you want me to have a bite for you? Yeah. Yeah, that good shit. The stupids want to get on here all high, and that's the only time they can conjure the courage. That's how I know these guys are fucking on some stupid shit. Dizzy motherfuckers. I'm glad I ain't got to fucking get in the car with you guys. I bet I'm having a fucking cadaver drive. Get on here, hopped up on shit, and that would conjure the courage to start running that fucking hole in their mouth. That sewer. Well, you want to know what? Just put a fucking manhole cover on and send your ass on your way. But we'll open it up in the morning for you so we can give you a fresh ration of fucking shark shit. Right out of the can. Yeah, since you want to fucking have that nasty ass fucking mouth of yours. And keep talking about garbage. This is about actual factual. Anybody can sit there and fucking make up fucking shit or get all high and be dumb. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. I mean, nobody wants that shit here. I mean, I don't know if anybody realizes, but, you know, this ain't in vain. It don't matter how many people come on and get dumb. It don't matter how many people come on and lie. I'm growing with deadly purpose, absent negative thoughts. But when you guys come on here and do that negative shit, I'm letting y'all know. You're helping me trend. So that's why I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to sit here and be your voodoo doll either. So you take it as it is. How it is, what it is. You're going to get what you give. So guess what? Keep it up. I already told you guys nicely to fucking behave and act fucking accordingly. And this only applies to the people who are fucking, you know, like I said, hopped up on some shit and want to start running that fucking mouth of theirs. Because that, I mean, obviously, why would you come on here and just start talking about drugs? Out of nowhere. Out of fucking nowhere. Why? It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. Especially when you don't even know who the fuck I am. Maybe you should go back and look at some videos before you even entertain the thought of trying to throw some stupid dumb shit like that. I mean, what the fuck are you? A fucking Momo? I mean, literally. Did you not see that you set yourself up to get knocked out like a fucking domino? I done warned you guys about this shit. I warn you every time in the beginning. And then we get these dumb high motherfuckers on here that are misunderstood. Oh, I don't, no. They're misunderstood. I mislike them because they're warned. And then they think it's a fucking game. So then they go do something else and they come on here and no. Well, you want to know what? I done warned you what the fuck's going to happen. What? You think this is a fucking game? Keep it up. Like I said, it's to the point where my moderator, you know, has got a trophy wall. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Notches on that motherfucking belt. Oh, yeah. Keep it up, there'll be heads. Yeah. Heads will tumble. There's zero tolerance for that shit on here. We're not playing that fucking bullshit. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they think they're gonna get out of it. It'd be like fucking punching a fucking concrete wall. By default, the wall's gonna win. You're probably gonna break every fucking bone in your hand. So whether you do it now, 5 times from now, 10 years from now, 5 times, or do it 100 times, if you keep doing it, we know what the fuck's going on. So when you come in here and you're all high and you gotta talk all this shit, we already know what's up. You're projecting yourself onto me, and that's not going to happen. You can play your fucking facade. You ain't getting no facade here. You get what you see. And anybody who's following me and knows what the fuck's up really knows what's going on. So it's like, I don't need to sit here and fucking... I really don't have to explain shit to anybody, but the thing is, I'm on here for my followers. Calm down. I'm beyond calm. You don't know what uncalm is. That's not something anyone wants. And I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about in flesh. That's why this one guy, oh, if I ever met you, you better have a knife or gun. And actually, no, I don't give a fuck. I just had the fucking 20-something men come over here and try to force me to sign a lease. You think it happened? No. Nah. You don't believe me? Go look at my shorts. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. You guys lining yourself up to get with the fire under your ass just to get burnt the fuck up and wash the fuck out within 5 minutes. I don't get it. Suicide by crash dummy. Yeah, you crash dummy. You crash the fuck out. You ashed out. It's over with. Debo will even walk by you because you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You don't want that lint in your pocket. You guys on here running that mouth? Quit. The faithful ones, the genuine ones, the real ones, stay. Work was great though. You know what? I've noticed in my spot, that's so fucking crazy. Yeah, especially when you got people on here fucking that they keep bringing it up like you. You brought it up now too. Why are we even talking about that? That's what I want to know. How do I have 609? Because I trend and people like my content and this is their home. That's why. Does that make any fucking sense? Or let me guess, I'm making that up too. You're asking me how? I don't know how because I'm genuine on here. I don't know. Somebody just came on here 5 minutes ago and said, I subbed. That was the first thing they said. I had people on here ask me for permission to sub. Nobody's obligated. I don't, come on. How do I? I don't know. How do I? Ass Vector says what? Ass Vector says what? Exactly. How? Because I'm me. You notice the name of my shit? How it is, what it is? Put that in retrospect. How it is, what it is. Life. Life. Day and night. Life and death. Hot and cold. In and out. One doesn't coincide without the other. Good and bad. Trials and tribulations. And people want to keep running mouth? Keep it up. Because I'm not the one who's going to apply that fucking whip and start ripping that flesh from your fucking bone. And I'm not the one who's going to break that bone and let somebody come through and drain that fucking marrow. Oh, hey, this is my big thing. I think you should stay off of whatever the fuck you're doing because you're still talking. I don't know what that is. You keep up with some stupid shit. You're probably one of them motherfuckers that think the fucking iron's on even when it's never been plugged in before, huh? So that's why you're doing this dumb shit, huh? You probably got a fucking safe hanging from your, hanging above your head from a fucking piano string. You just don't even know what's gonna happen until after. You ain't gonna hear the fucking hammer drop, huh? Yeah, you're just gonna get fucking pancaked, huh? Going strong? Like I said, I'm so happy I just came home from work because I fucking, you're deluding yourself, you fucking chump. You gonna sit here and keep running that sewer? It only takes 6 pounds of pressure to break the human jaw. Yeah, you wouldn't want that motherfucker shattered, huh? You say that, hey, run that fucking mouth of yours to somebody in real life like that. Watch what happens. I guarantee you, I'll bust your motherfucking glamour. If you lucky. Maybe all you see is a fucking flash of light. Yeah, like they're taking a fucking photo. Your ass gonna be fucking a statistic. You keep fucking running that fucking mouth of yours. You're gonna do it to the wrong person on the street and you not even know what happens. No, you're not. Because you're selfish. Then you're gonna have all your family fucking crying about you. And anybody who did care, regardless if they were doing anything for you. Because if you're doing this type of shit, what the fuck do you do in real life? Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, but it's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. You guys are all going to go fucking bye-bye, and that's just what's going to happen. And I'm not going to do it. I've already warned you. You guys you're so, like I said, why do you think I said over a year ago, and I keep saying, you motherfuckers, we all, as a whole, the whole world, weak. Look at this. What is it about everybody fucking wanting to be negative and trying to fucking start some shit that ain't there to be started? You're going to waste your precious time running that fucking mouth? All this stupid shit? Good. Like I said, if you don't realize what the fuck I said, you're helping me trend. So no matter what you fucking say, it means nothing to me, but it helps me. That's why somebody went, how do you have almost 700 subscribers? I don't know, but you just told me how many I had because I don't keep count like that. So thanks. Because somebody already subscribed, a couple of minutes within. I don't know who else subscribed, but I know somebody else just did too. So I don't know. Why? Because it's not you guys. You guys are burnt the fuck up and washed the fuck out. It's like I love the ones that come on and go, you ain't doing nothing, you're burnt out. You go get a fucking job. I laugh. Because exactly what this said is exactly what the fuck they're doing. I don't need to go get a job. I got a job. I have a really good job. And when you want to know what's awesome about it? I love it. Yeah, I actually enjoy doing what I'm doing, so you can't put a price on that. Most people do not like their jobs. I know this right now, and that's why I don't give a shit what anyone says. When you guys do this, I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right because, like I said, I'm not going backwards, going forward. You guys keep staying in the fucking tar pit you're in. That quagmire of a fucking tar pit. Caught in a fucking rut. If that's what the fuck you want to do it. Just remember, sitting on here, wasting your fucking time, running that fucking mouth, trying to act like some fucking badass, ain't gonna do you nothing. You're wasting time you're not gonna get back. Almost like sitting in a fucking jail cell. You can't get that time back. So why would you waste your precious time on here doing what the fuck you're doing? Get on with yourself. I mean, unless you love fucking just helping me, because you're not hurting me. Do you think when you do that, people run away from me? I mean, my following, like whoever fucking just jumped out about, how do you hurt it? I don't know. How are you fucking dumb? You want a fucking ho-ho? I almost didn't come on today, this morning, just because I went on earlier this afternoon, and like I said, I'm not going to come on and you guys think you're going to just fucking keep doing this shit. Because the end result is going to be the same result as always. You're going to burn the fuck up and wash the fuck out. You just ashed out. Done. You guys are like a wall of dry leaves in the face that blow away. I mean, who the fuck want to keep doing some stupid shit like that? That would be like me, kept going to prison, never would have got off parole back in 2009, and just kept going and going and going. I haven't been in trouble in over 10 years. Motherfucker want to say what they want. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. But, everybody thinks it's so fucking funny. Come on here and be negative. Why? What do you have to show for it at the end? What, personal satisfaction? Because you where is the tape? If that's what it is, if it's all about satisfaction for you and this here, this there, then what? Here, show me this. Where's the tangibility in it? You have none. Just like you lose your credibility the minute you start this shit. Because you're fucking throwing shit at wall hoping it sticks. My followers know that I just got off work. It's common fucking knowledge. If you guys are that fucking dull, take a couple steps back and look at the big picture, huh? Instead of sitting here and just saying what the fuck you want to say, because anybody can do that. Anybody. And not everybody does it. But it seems like there's a lot of people who just don't care and they think that it's going to do something detrimental to me. Well, it doesn't. If you see I got somebody on here who is deadly at the task at hand, absent negative thoughts. And believe me, they have purpose. That's why they're a moderator. And once I got to a certain amount of followers, YouTube wouldn't let me go very far until I got one. So you want to know what? That means something. Obviously, I'm doing something right. So yeah, you guys don't want to listen? You're going to get blipped. She going to blip. Blip, blip, blip. Whip, 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 whip. Done. Bye-bye. You're going to get fucking steamrolled. I don't care what the hell you guys got going on unless you're going to be positive. I didn't come on here to play a fucking shit show. Well, you guys got me so fucking mad that I'm tongue twister. No, because I'm tired. I decided to come on. I wasn't gonna come on, and this is what's happening. it almost makes me feel like there's some sort of mutiny out there. And, you know, in order for there to be a real mutiny, not a panic or any of this, a mutiny. If anyone really fucking knows what that is, you know, I would be losing followers, not gaining followers as I produce content. So, what is the actual point of doing this? Because if this is what it is and how it's going to be, oh, the game's going to get ramped up quick. And what I mean is exactly what I said. You think moderator has power now? They're going to have way more power. And there's going to be shit fucking right in your fucking face. You guys are going to be beyond warned without me even making a fucking peep. And you guys do one thing. There ain't going to be no fucking... Next time, there ain't going to be no strikes. This ain't fucking baseball. You're lucky that he does that for you. 1, 2 strikes. This ain't fucking baseball. I don't give a fuck. You're batting 1,000. This ain't baseball. So, you want to know what? We got to ramp it up. Next time, there won't be no next time. You're just going to get pulled like a fucking root and stem completely, so you can't come back. And I will make sure of it. I won't be doing it, but it will fucking happen. Hey. Think I'm a fucking joke. Find out. Fucking find out. Life's a gamble. Roll the motherfucking dice. Think I'm fucking playing? Act like you know. If you don't know, you better act like you fucking know. How do I have 900 and something followers? I don't know. How do I? How do I? Why don't you go make a fucking channel and do it instead of sitting here trying to down me for fucking trying to help people? People are just so fucking self-destructive these days. I just can't stand it. I really can't. You guys are so misunderstood. I think you guys cry out for help. Why don't you just fucking conjure your courage and say something real? You know? Tell me about some fucking problems instead of sitting here and trying to bait somebody, because the thing is, you're never going to win. There's nothing to win here about that. Watch out. Fuck that. She's not, hey, I hope you motherfuckers will keep it up. Don't let somebody find you fucking drowning in real life, because guess what? They're going to throw you a cinder block. Yeah, your karma. Karma's a motherfucker. Keep that fucking shit up. Don't go swimming if you don't know how to swim. Don't get caught. Don't be yelling for somebody, because they're not going to throw you a fucking life raft. They're going to throw you a motherfucking cinder block. Sickening. These fucking weak and feeble-minded people. Sickening. Especially after seeing and stating the obvious. And they want to come in. Hey, if you think you're excellent, hey, you're sincere, whatever. Yeah, almost like what fucking Dookie Head was doing. I had to smell the shit from here. He must have ate a fresh can of shark shit before he got on. I'm serious. This is all he wanted to talk about was trash. Fucking trash. I mean, come on. I just got off work. You know? Thank you, you misunderstood souls. You deleted demons? Yeah, you deleted demons. That's what's happening. Knots in their belt every time. Tonight's just all about fucking trying to get somebody going, huh? The thing is, I'm somebody who doesn't put up with bullshit anyway, so if you think I'm just going to sit here and go, oh, just keep it up. I'm not. So if you think that's playing in your game, keep it up. If you don't realize what's going on already, you're going to find out. And then once you find out, it's going to be too late. I come on here for the people who follow me, for the people who come on here and see what they like and relate and can relate with problems, trials, and tribulations in their life, because we all bound for great and unfortunate things. That's just how it is. Some come back to back to back. Some you go through all at once. Some this. Life is very unpredictable and spontaneous. So, one minute you think you're at the top of the world, and the next minute you might be down. And when you're down, you think you'll never get up, and when you're up, you think you'll never go down. You do what you gotta do. No matter what the fuck anyone says. Don't let people doubt you. Don't be around people who are gonna bring you down. Set goals for yourself. Don't be afraid of change. I mean, because I'll tell you this, that's what I did with myself. I got tired of doing the same old fucking shit. Just getting in trouble, not giving a fuck, driving no license. I've never had a license. Yeah. They were short staffed today, shit. So I was able to get the driving and not the driving, the vision part, and the written part, which is what I was all worried about. And yes, I did pass. I did. So everybody who said you had this yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that, because I've been studying that motherfucker crazy. You want to know what? That's beyond me, too. That's something I won't even entertain. You want to know why? Because it makes no fucking sense. I mean, he's must got a rod knocking up here. Yeah. He got a rod knock. He about to blow a fucking gasket. Break a head. Fucking spark plug. Straight up. He ain't worth nothing but throwing out a fucking window. And at that, throwing out the fucking window. Like a pot in a piston. But I ain't got a window to throw it out. I mean, hey. Come on, hey. There's been dumber stuff said. Come on. You had people straight up fully admit that they were lazy pieces of fucking dog shit that were laying on their bed all day, hopping from live to live, just to try to fucking infuriate people. Remember that? Now that was a good one, because when he straight up just disemboweled himself and gave himself away, that was all I needed. That's all I needed. And hey, I didn't have to say a word. Your reflexes die hard. That's all I gotta say, Mod. You know how to apply very quickly. With deadly purpose. Oh, yeah. And the thing is, he don't want to be doing that. If you think my Mod wants to be dumping motherfuckers and slumping them like this, you're crazy. But when you guys act dumb, something's gonna happen. You want to act dumb, then you're gonna get slumped, huh? We ain't no grimy motherfuckers. You can trust us. Just stop with the dumb shit, or you'll get slumped. I mean, come on, it happens every time. It's inevitable, like fucking dying. It's gonna happen. Whether you guys like it or not. You want to be afraid of it or not. You want to be in denial or not. There's life after this. There's life after death. I'm shaking. Well, hope you are doing well, and you as well. Hear this. I'm shaking so bad right now. Why? Why? What's wrong? Why are you shaking? Are you scared? Is it cold? What? What's going on? Talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to me. That's what I'm here for. Come on. My damn cat's blocking the light, trying to get to my food, but there ain't no food to get, so it comes up the plate. Come on now. You nocturnal toki. Crazy kitten. Yes, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Why are you shaking? I'm going to tell you this right now. The last thing you need to be worried about is afraid or embarrassed to say something on here. Because I haven't got nothing to fucking hide. So, like I said, if you don't already know, I'm going to stand on everything. So, let people do what they got to do. It's not going to... But you obviously have something going on, and I believe it might be important. It probably is important. So, You know, what's the deal? I mean, you have a dilemma going on. Is there something going on that's scaring you? I just don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be grasping at straws. I don't like to make assumptions, okay? Me personally, by default, I don't like to make assumptions. Just like I'm a finisher by default. That's why when you guys open these fucking doors you can't close, you're getting drugged through it. Because you started it. We're walking through. And whatever happens at the end, either way, I'm closing the door. Whether you there or not, this is to be seen. Like I said, I'm a finisher by default. So I don't have to go on here and start fucking running my mouth and doing all this about this fucking move this and move that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Owen the Wolf. You got to get in where you got to fit in, man. If you like to be here, you like to be here. There's nothing going to stop you. Just like if you want to leave, nothing going to stop you, big guy. There's nothing but free will here. But the whole shaking, I'm shaking so bad. Like, talk to us, speak to me. Open book right here. Come on. Like, yeah, the whole thing is that chainsaw is gonna tear up some ass up. We'll fucking drop your ass in a crawl space, lock that motherfucker, and you get accosted by a Sasquatch. Yeah. How would you guys like that? Wake up to a fucking nightmare. Accosted by a Sasquatch in a crawl space. That'd be some fucked up shit, huh? Would not like that, wouldn't you? Because you wouldn't be having your way. You know, best case scenario, you'd be pleading or trying to suggest what's going to go down. And believe me, he ain't taking it under advisement. He's not. Just to let you know by default, he's catatonic incoherent and has selective hearing. So you're pretty much fucked if you get dropped down in there. So you do what you got to do. But don't get mad when you wake up and you down in that motherfucker and you can't light a candle at night to conjure courage because you know what the fuck's in that other corner. Yeah. Fucking your own worst enemy. You're going to be the bane of your own existence, like some of these fucking deleted demons. They're the bane of their own existence. Does anyone know what I just said? Tell me what I just said if anybody knows what I said, because I want to see some knowledge. Because knowledge is power. And I spit that shit like fucking venom. Right in the eyes if I got to. Shit's like sulfuric acid in your hand. Like he said, it can eat through any metal, even the ass of Iron Man. Hell yeah. Yeah. Damn right, man. You know what's up. Hey, you think I'm playing? You don't, hey, you already know. Don't worry, you already know, man. You might be able to wrestle him pretty good. Do a couple pile drivers and shit. He can take that shit though. He gonna get back up. Like I said, me and you like Godzilla and King Kong. I got Juggernaut. Oh yeah, I got a Juggernaut. I got the Jersey Devil. Shit. You don't want me to bringing these guys out. Obstacle illusions with editorial revision. Mind fuck everybody. You don't want that shit. Have you guys motherfucking thinking you in some place that you never been in and stuck inside of a prism. When you really stuck inside your head, but you really walking around not knowing what the fuck's going on. Looking like one of them fucking chickens with their eyes fucking plucked out and their fucking wings tied up and fucking turning around, trying to pack the fucking ground aimlessly because you're fucking panicking. You can't do nothing but that. You're like a fucking wind-up until you fucking run out of energy because you're not the Energizer Bunny. So you will fucking burn the fuck out. Especially with no eyes. Yeah. You know what's fucking scary? Reality. That's what's fucking scary. It's fucking reality. It's so easy to go out and do the wrong thing. Living with it's the hard part. Motherfuckers really ain't did anything. Especially the ones that, not you guys. I'm talking about fucking, you guys are straight. Who wants to be good? It is cold. I see that. I knew you were cold. I knew you were cold. You want to know why? Because it's cold here. And my AC's on the fritz. So, yeah. Maybe you're just scared because it is cold. Maybe he feels there's something around. Maybe feel something lurking on them, and I'll tell you, you'd be surprised you could with your body consents. Somebody's watching you, this and that. Especially if you lose certain things, certain senses, all your other senses pick up stronger to make up for you losing that one. No, I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. I don't know who fucking wants to think that's a joke. It's not. Like if you lost your taste, your smelling, your hearing, your eyesight, your touch would enhance tenfold. And on it would go. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. That's how it works. That's how our body tries to make up for that balance. Just like, our brain is in control of administering, making sure our body, we feel pain, but our brain doesn't feel pain. And the left side of our brain controls the right side of our body and vice versa. So, and those are facts from the Falcons. Right here, right now. That's why it's so, it's sad. Even though nothing's been detrimental to me with this stuff, because what I'm doing is showing people they have a choice. You don't have to have the choice removed from you. Don't let somebody give you the ultimatum. If they don't have your best intentions at hand, let alone theirs, I would separate yourself. That's what I would do. Separate yourself from them people. Especially if you're trying to look for, better quality of life, or you're just trying to fucking look for something new. You don't know what, where, how, when, or why. It will come. If you're here, you still have a purpose. Remember that. Remember that. Doubt is the true enemy. Time and patience is the true counter. Do not dilute yourself. If you've done it so much, don't do it anymore, because all it takes is a little breath to spark that ember, to get that fire going, to get going and start doing things. But you have to want it. If you don't want it, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to want it, though. And nothing good comes easy. No, it don't. It doesn't. This day that's coming up, like literally, I could damn near fucking feel it already in my wallet when I walked out of that bitch, because it was where the fuck is it? It was just crazy. Like, I gotta go back just to take the drive, but that's the easiest part. Like, fuck. Talk about fucking tickling me with a feather. Make me hop around. Woo, 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 woo. I was like, for real, like, I'm pissed. Like, I was just like, wow, I gotta come back to here again. I thought the next time I come back here is like 4 years from now, when I gotta renew with you guys. Like, come on, what is this bullshit? I'm looking for the thingy. Yeah, here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but I was able to do the vision. I was able to do the driving. Not the driving, the written part. But because they were short staffed, I couldn't fucking do the driving part. So I got to go back and do the motherfucking driving part. And once I do that, I will be coming out with my license. And I've never had the motherfucker before, okay? Take that in consideration, guys. I know some of my followers don't have license. I know some of them do. Most of them probably do. I know maybe there's a few that don't. Maybe that's why they see my channel's all about relating and be able to help prevent people from going through things. If I can help it, like if you don't have to go through, if I can prevent some unnecessary strife, that's all that matters. I'm trying to set an example. That's why when people come on here starting shit, I tell them, "Oh, how can you sit here and do that when you don't even you're just doing this? Go look at some of my my stuff. Like, you can't sit there and say that. I mean, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but the thing is, you're off. You're off in left field somewhere. Like, I've worked so hard to get to here. This is a fucking major milestone in my life. Okay. That's all there is to it. This is a major milestone in my life. I've never had my fucking license. Never. And you know what? It's not a right. It's a privilege. So when you abuse something, that you don't even have, it will be 100 times harder for you to get. And I'm telling you, I started trying to pursue my driving privileges November, October 2017. And we're what? Now, the middle of 2024. And I'm just about to get my license. I got my permit first time in 22. And then, like I said, I applied for full reinstatement in January. Went in front of the, Secretary of State. 60 days later, they gave me the decision and they granted it. So I'm pursuing it and I have it. So, yeah. Wow. But I just got to go back in there with that and those fucking papers that they always want. Your birth certificate, a social security card, some fucking mail that ain't 60 days old. This, that, and that. I was like, you want a fucking blood sample too and a cup of piss? Here, you want a stool sample? Like, everything? Like, shit. Make a Glock dookie on you at Bloom. Here you go. Smell you later, fucker. No, seriously, I've been in and out of there like a fucking courthouse. I done did that shit my whole fucking life. The whole first half of my life. Fuck that. Used to live in jail. Especially when I was a kid. I'm tired of that shit. I'm so tired of it. When I think about it, it just refreshes my mind. Like everything I have that I've gained, what I have to lose. And this is another thing you gotta understand too. There ain't nobody gonna stop you from doing anything good or bad. But if you do something and you have something good, only you can have it taken away. So if you do something wrong and it gets taken away, it's on you. Don't be pointing the fucking finger over here or trying to pass the puck or play hot potato. Because that shit ain't going to work. You're so hilarious. I seen the one, but you said don't fit in the crawl space? Oh, he fits in mine because we had it custom made. He fits in mine and he's on standby. Yeah, I just, since somebody was so fucked up they wanted to conjure the courage to tell me, oh, you better hope I don't come across you in real life. Why don't you just pair the fucking chute in? Just parachute in, buddy. Oh, yeah. We aim to please. Oh, yes. If you don't like the accommodations, I invite you to get out. The thing is, once you're here, with that type of attitude and all that fucking shit you're running, yep. Oh, yeah, you're going to answer for that. And that's what Sasquatch is for, yeah. Oh, yeah, you won't even know what happened. And he gonna have his way with you. I'm not gonna give a fuck. And I'm not gonna hear it. But you gonna know. You gonna know. And then you're gonna think about all that dumb shit you did. Then you're gonna be like, oh, karma is real. Or what is karma? Well, what you're doing, yeah. You said cross don't fit? No, he will fit. He is fit. Thing is, you guys are gonna be in trouble. Like I said, you get all these fucking people on here act like bounty hunters or snake hunters. Man, go out to the fucking Everglades and grow a fucking pair. Let me see you fucking kill a fucking gator or a fucking 28-foot anaconda, huh? Can you do that? Just like motherfucker want to talk that shit and threaten my life. Man, I'm going to tell you this right now. My personal perspective, God has blessed me beyond. Because I should already be gone. And that's just a fucking fact. And it's obviously hasn't happened, so I have a purpose here, and I'm going to keep doing what the fuck I do. Until he sees or deems otherwise. Don't like it? I don't know what to tell you. But it seems like a lot of people these days do not like to see somebody do good. It's all about negativity, and that's not, we're not about ignorance. We're about, benevolence. Remove all that ignorance and insolence and all that hot ass fucking trash and those fucking hard man, demeanors and being, I'm going to sum your life up in a sentence. Yeah? I could say some things too, but I'm not going to. Because I'm not like that. I could say some real fucking shit, some real shit. Because, this is the thing. I don't want somebody to fucking feel like they're being dry gulched, but when you guys come on here and expose yourselves like that and do that dumb shit, you're really giving me the upper hand. And what I mean by that is more than trending. Because, I'm not going to say too much, but you're really giving yourself away. if you know what I mean. And when I say that, I'm actually meaning it. Almost like when Homeboy said, "Oh, I hope I don't bounce in front of you." Well, you better hope I don't bounce in front of you because you gave yourself away, talking all that stuff, and you don't know how to protect yourself. Lord have mercy. And you're talking about guns and knives, bro. You probably don't even have a gun or knife, and if you did, you probably pawned it off for whatever got you all hopped up to do your shit. Because why would you be on here on that shit? Go out and get a fucking job. Stand up and fucking be somebody. Stop being a fucking chump. Seriously, if there's anything that anybody's gonna learn, don't do what the fuck you see on here. Don't play monkey see, monkey do with these guys. Because, you know, none of this shit's gonna work. It's never gonna work. I'm a man of accountability. I'll take accountability for my actions. I always have. I've never ran from a fucking problem. People can relate. That's what this is about. That's why this is self-content. There is no making this shit up. These are solid fucking facts. Like solid gold bars, fresh out of the fucking reserve. You understand? And it seems like people just don't like the motherfucking truth. Well, oh well. You wanna? I don't give a fuck. You're gonna get it, especially when you fucking try fucking playing voodoo down with me. Like I said, some of you guys, I swear to God, must have fucking like, I don't know, don't clean fucking your ears because, you know, you done warned beyond approach. Duly noted. And you're told what's going to happen if you do it. And you do it anyway. So it's like, you in front of me, and I bait you and say, hey, I dare you to call me a bitch. And you standing here with me? I hope you got that type of fucking hostility and that demeanor when you flesh. Because guess what? You can go no knife. Come on. Be a fucking man. Come on, be a fucking man. I'll make sure I'll give you 30 seconds of your fucking life that'll fucking last for eternity. Because people like that have never been in real fights and don't know what the fuck it is like to fight. Real fights, 30 minutes, a minute, that's like a fucking eternity. You don't want to go through that. Especially when you're doing some stupid shit like this. Like I said, they're going to do it to the wrong person. They're not even going to fight. They're not even wasting time. They're just going to slump that motherfucker. Turn him into a fucking statistic. Yeah, they're going to put his ass under the street. That's why they say you better watch how you talk when you're talking to me. I'm not going to be doing nothing. I got my life I'm living. And I'm proving that shit. So anybody on here want to claim I ain't got a job or anything, that's on you. That's on you. I think maybe you should go out and find a fucking job. Other than that, lead the fuck off. If you can't be civil on here, if you can't behave and you can't shape the fuck up, there, you know, like I said, the die has cast. What's eventually going to start happening is because getting so many, Mr. Mod over here, getting so many, you know, we're just going to start upon the Appian Way. Nail upon cross. Yeah. Nail upon cross. 2 hands in one, feet on another. We'll let you stay up there, sliver by sliver, until the shadow roams vast. Dies cast. You'll wake up to turkey vultures eating you, and you won't even have the power to resist. Oh yes. So keep it up. Karma's a motherfucker, and you gonna have some deluded illusions, but they're gonna be real. Hey, you really get what you give in life. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I was a fucking nightmare. I just didn't give a fuck when I was young. I guess that's what happens when your dad dies when you're 9, and he tells you 2 weeks before he dies he's gonna die. Yeah. The flip switched really fucking quick. Really fucking quick. So, you take it as you will. Some people have been through a lot worse than I have. Some people have been through less. Some people are gifted to not realize when the unfortunate things happen because they're so fucking insulated and placated. Yeah. You know, I've got it out the fucking mud. That's just all there is to it when it comes to everything. You know, somebody was telling me about when, with their family member, when something happened, how all of them came out of the woodwork. They tried to grab the scraps. All the dust was still in there, not settling. It's trying to settle. And you want to know what? it hit me like a Mack truck because I've been through the same thing with people. Certain people would die, and then the only time you'd see them, well, what do I get? What do you mean? What do you get? What do you mean get? Get the fuck out of here! I know what I'll fucking give you. You're gonna be a fucking turn up. Motherfuckers don't want to behave. I know how to make you behave. God forbid. Don't make me call Dr. Tooth. He's real too. These ain't make up people. None of them are. Not the Sasquatch, not the Juggernaut, not the Jersey Devil. None of them. None of them are. People think this shit's a game. Life is not a game. People play it like it's a game. People act like it's a game. That's why they say life's a gamble. You pick and choose. You pick and choose. I need to know though. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Leonard? How you doing, big guy? What about the person that's cold and scared? Was I hitting anything? What the fuck did the wolf and you don't mix? What the fuck? Unstable mutation, maybe. Self-developing, maybe it's an unstable mutation. But you know, hey, can't fight fate. You can't fight fate. No, you can't. You know, certain times you think things are going to go the way you want them. It was not meant to be so. It was not meant to be so. Just like it wasn't meant for me to ever have a license until this week. Like I said, I damn near had it walking out. But me and like 13 other people, they were all there for the same thing. And we all had to deal with the same fucking bullshit. We all were able to do the vision part, which is fucking 30 seconds. Unless you fucking, your eyes are rolling around like marbles in your fucking head. And, you know, like, I don't know. Or you just don't have good seeing. You better have Spotnik glasses with you or something. Some X-Specs. Because, motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. And they make you fucking look at the smallest thing all fucking... Like, you can't even really see. I got 20/20 vision, and I was just like... I mean, I had to pause for them before I started them, but... Then they do that little light thing. Do you see light on the left, or you see right on the light? Well, I see light on both. So, it was both of them. Not just one, you fucking ramrod. Oh, yeah, they try to fuck you up big time. Just like... the test, you know, that you do on the computer. I studied and studied and studied. And yes, I passed it, so it's nothing to worry about. I passed it for my permit 2 years ago. So, but this was the thing, I'm superstitious. So, like, I fucking really was, like, almost psyching myself. Like, I'm not gonna... You want to know what's fucked up about the whole thing? The questions that I did get wrong, which were only fucking 2, and you're only allowed to get 3. Anything over 3, you fail it. The questions that I got wrong weren't even part of the fucking... They weren't even on the fucking thing. Like... So that was a major fucking curveball. But there was like 6 or 7 like that. But some of them, you got to sit there and read it 5 or 6 times because they fuck you over with the wording, how they word it. So a lot of people will sit there and just fucking right through it and not process exactly what the fuck it says. Like almost like with the pedestrian thing, you know? Is it permittable to fucking pass a pedestrian if they're walking across the road, even if they're in a sidewalk, if they're coming out of the woods, if they just got done fucking... You know, robbing old Saint Nick on Christmas Eve. I don't know. Either way, it don't matter if they pop up like a fucking mushroom or they just fly through. You have to stop. They have the right of way. I don't give a fuck who they are. You're in a car. They're on foot. If you hit them, you're going to turn them into a fucking speed bump at a bare minimum. That's not good. You might make them go fucking fly. Yeah. Yeah, they might be fucked. And unfortunately, you know, I know all about that type of shit because old buddy of mine up there, you know, and we didn't get a lot of time together. and people tried to start a lot of shit between us because a lot of people didn't like me. People tried to use him. Uh, he was at a party one night, and he was real young. He's been gone for a while now, and he left the party because somebody didn't want him there anymore. They were actually jealous he was there. He was living with them and stuff too. He was actually taking care of stuff that his friend should have been. So he was like getting jealous about it. Well, he left, and he was walking on the road in the middle of the night, and it was real foggy out, and there was a Heartland blood donor van racing to the fucking hospital, doing like 160, and it hit him. He didn't even see it coming, and it sent him over 200 feet, killed him on impact. Yeah. Yeah. So, you see you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's not cool. That shit's really not fucking cool. And, I was his pallbearer, one of his pallbearers, and, that shit's a little drastic, and it's detrimental, because he didn't get to live his life. He was a teenager still. And what happened just, to me, don't set right, even though it happened. And there's nothing we can do about it now. What we can do is reflect on the things that happen in our lives, good and bad, because I'll tell you this right now, and you might think this sounds stupid, but tell me to elaborate, and I will. I'm on standby for anything. You can salvage good things out of bad situations. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, what came out of the good situation was not taking life for granted, knowing that any second can be your last. Like, I could fucking slump right now from a fucking heart attack or a brain aneurysm or a stroke, like anything, any of us. We're all susceptible to human weakness. I don't know why everybody got to act 10 foot tall and bulletproof. This is bogus. I know we all were kids at one time, but fuck. Grow the fuck up and pull your head out of your ass. It's sad when you see this shit happen and you're right there. They have to deal with it. And it wasn't expected, so like that's even what fucks you up even more. So, and I have to that's what I'm telling you about him, because like I don't want his death to be in vain. It wasn't in vain. As much as this might not make sense, it was meant to happen. I know it sounds cruel, but a lot of shit that don't make sense happens, and it's all meant to happen. And like I said, he was very young. Nobody was thinking. Nobody realized the weather conditions. Everybody knew that he was the type of motherfucker. He could walk town to town. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. But the whole situation that happened, nobody expected that to happen. So when it did, everybody tried to act like, oh, well, I was there. If you were there, you would have never let it happen. Because I'll tell you this right now, it don't sit well with a lot of people to this day. But we have to take it and strive. Just like one of my best friends. I brought him up yesterday. My boy Mike. And before that, rest in peace to James. That was who I was talking about. We weren't really close friends, but he was close. He was close with a significant other of mine, so there was a lot of situations that just weren't right that I had to stop. But we weren't around for this party. When this shit happened, so like when we heard about it, we put two and two together. Because it was common knowledge what was going on. And it wasn't nothing bad. It was he was doing what his friend should have been doing. Because he was staying with his friend, and his friend stayed with his grandma. Well, the grandma was spending more time with Buddy. Because he was actually doing shit. Doing the chores that his friend wasn't doing. That the grandson should have been doing. So, what do you expect? Grandma was taking care of him. Because he was being loyal. Well, homeboy got tired of that shit. And I think he used that as justification to try to make him leave that night. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my opinion. I don't want to, go into any further. The point of this whole thing is, it didn't need to happen, but it did. So what we can get from this is, you need to value life because you just don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like you in your house right now, right? Or you whatever. It don't matter where you at, work, whatever. The minute you leave, there's hey, worst case, best case scenario. Let's say best case scenario. It's a flip of a coin whether you're gonna make it to what you're gonna go do or not. Let's just be brutally honest. You go to walk out the door every day. It's a 50-50 chance you're either coming back or not. You're either are or you ain't. If you can't start being realistic with yourself and buckle down, then you might as well just fucking just. Because I'm telling you this right now, I went against the grain a while, growing up, nonstop in jail, juvie, mainstream BD school, boom, 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 boom. Turned to adult, boom, crazy case, try to give me terrorist act charges, beat it on a technicality. 4 years later, neighbor fucking says I shot him. Now I gotta fight that shit. Beat it. Still went to prison for some stupid shit, but didn't go to jail for shooting him. So, you want to know what? I'm beyond blessed. We all, and I don't care if you ain't got kids. I don't give a fuck you a bachelor. I don't care if you're Jimmy Hoffa. You got obligations and responsibilities. So, I would start dealing with that shit and start setting yourself goals and stop limiting yourself and don't doubt yourself. Because I'll tell you this right now, nothing exceeds but excess. And it pays to discover. And I'm not talking fucking MasterCard either. So don't go out and fucking start ruining your credit. I've been through a lot of stuff. I know everybody else has, but stand back and look at the big picture for a minute. Start taking advantage of the little fucking things in life. We all take all sorts of shit for fucking granted. Like air, electricity, phones. I can't stand the fucking phone. I can't stand them. No, I can't. I wish we had rotary phones still. Yeah. Cord. I don't give a fuck. I hate this shit. Technology gonna be the downfall. It's in our nature to destroy ourselves. Can't you see the stupid shit that happens nonstop? Because they just gotta be who, what. What the fuck do they get for it? A fucking shit star? A shit brownie? I mean, because I don't know what the fuck you guys want. I know what, I can see who's on. I can see that we got people watching. Bored. Yes. See? Owen the Wolf. You are exactly on that. Our lives are very graceful and soonful because any second can be our last. Why do you think the gods hated us? And I'm talking like the ones who come down here and started all this shit, the archangels, Everyone thinks, Lucifer was, Hades, what do you want to call the Doivel. You think he was bad. There was archangels that made him look like a fucking cupcake. And they weren't banished to a fucking place that they couldn't get out of like him. These fuckers went around doing crazy shit like making demigods, mating with us, mixing our DNA with animals and theirs, making crazy fucking contraptions, teaching us how to build weapons of war. Why the fuck do you think we're at war right now? Because of those very things. Because they hated how we were able to. The minute that it was destined that we were gonna have free will, and that we were gonna be a whole bunch of fucking monkeys running around with symbols in circles, it was over with. That's when the revolt happened. A third of them went with them, and believe me, that was a lot of shit. What the hell happened? Oh. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, hey, I can understand people want to be open with themselves, but I can't condone if you're youngin'. I'm not being biased or none of that. It's just, this is the thing. I don't know if anybody doesn't read. Like I said, it's nothing. Hey, you want to know what? You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. I was 15 at one time. The thing is, when I was fucking 15, there was no such thing as fucking YouTube or Facebook. So you wasn't subjected to these things like this. And the thing is, I'm going to tell you this right now. I love the ocean. You haven't done nothing wrong. It's honestly a technicality. It's a formality, but it's the truth. It's like, and it's, hey, nobody hates you. We don't. But it's like, hey, you reveal a little too much. Like, that's another thing, too. Like, I don't condone people being on here, but it's like the minute you admit that you pretty much send yourself out the door. I mean, the rules are already set in stone. And I know somebody's going to say, well, rules are made to be broken, yeah? So is your fucking ruler over an ass. Yeah. How about that? Yes. You know, the grief, you want to, that doesn't end. You know how they say time heals? It doesn't. You just get used to it. You get numb to it. You want a prime example? You want to know what the fuck I went through last year? You know, if it wasn't for my job, there was little tiny chance I might have crashed out just because of everything that happened last year. One of my brothers dying unexpectedly. My aunt dying. Two of my aunts. An aunt and a great aunt. A cousin. No, actually 2 years it'll be for her, but it seems like yesterday. And, you know, on top of that, many other things that I just don't want to get into because it's like I feel like I'm being stoned to death. Been 13 years from my little guy Mike, little Mike. I miss him so fucking much. I miss him so much. You know, my dad's been almost 30 years. You know, like fuck. I only knew one of my grandparents because all of them, you know, grandparents on my dad's side were dead 2 decades before I was born, and my grandpa died on my mom's side when I was 4 months old. So I only had grandma from my side, and she died when I was like 12 or 13. And fortunately, I was out. I wasn't locked up at that time, but it wasn't long after I was. So it was like pure luck I was out for that. But like, one of my cousin's husband, while I was locked up in juvie, had an accident and died. You know, they let me out for that. Yeah, they let me out for that. I told the lawyer, I was like, if you can't get me 48-hour furlough to go to the wake and funeral, then don't even come back to court. Well, I guess that fucking made her fucking put it in overdrive because she was gonna prove that she was. And I mean, when you're a juvenile, you can have paid counsel, but I didn't need paid counsel. You know, I was getting in so much trouble that shit, she was damn near like Barnum and Bailey or Kenneth Starr or something. I would have to say she was equivalent for juveniles like a Kathleen Zellner. Yeah, you know the person who beat the fucking OJ, helped OJ beat his case. The person I was talking about down the way, who during election time, unfortunately admitted to something he didn't do, which was something that was unthinkable, something that they would have had to beat me to death. There's no way I would have admitted to something like that. They just wanted a quick collar, and like I said, you know, back then they had the death penalty, so they were trying to seek the death penalty. Well, Kathleen Zellner had his DNA tested against what was going on, and guess what? That's why she's created those models. No glove, you know, the glove don't fit, you have to quit. Well, there's that other one. Test before you arrest, because that's what they did. They did the opposite. They arrested him, gave him a $30 million bail, and said right at his bail hearing, we are going for the death penalty. We're going for the fucking death penalty. Oh yeah. Oh God. Do what you will, Sento. Ain't nothing there for you. I love how people come on here and just want to run their fucking, oh, thanks for your IP. Yeah? Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And the thing is, he's full of shit. And if he wasn't full of shit, he would have proved something otherwise. But that's not gonna happen. Because you want to know what? I'm the type of fucking person that banks on people because you just opened the fucking door. So come on, do something. Run that fucking shit. Because you have nothing. You have no credibility. You have no tangibility. Do something to prove it, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come tune me up. Since you got my fucking IP, huh? Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. If you're that fucking stupid, do it. Because I'll tell you this right now, you ain't no cowards around here. Ain't nobody afraid of anything. I stand for mine. You think you're cute, acting like you some fucking Spotnik. Come on. If you have my IP, you could shut this fucking tablet off right now. Shut it off. Shut it down. Shut me down. Make it overload. This thing is already on life support. It's a 4-year-old tablet. What are you talking shit for? If you really had my IP, you could shut this thing down. I'm not a fucking idiot. What, you think I don't know people that actually know what the fuck's going on? It's so funny that you say this after I told you guys, the ones that run their mouth. You give yourself away. Yeah, you giving yourself away. You ain't got my IP, but you done giving yourself away. Like I said, what is it with everybody wanting to fucking just crash out? Shut my shit down then. Shut it down. If you have my IP, shut it down. If you really had my IP, you could make things happen. Yeah. I believe in magic. Come on. Come on. That's right, you fucking Momo. That's all you could say. Anybody could say that. I could have everybody on here say that right now. What you just said. Thanks for your IP. I think that you just mad because you got nothing going on and you come on here and try to make something going. You got no fucking IP. Because I'll tell you this right now. Come on, you're invited. We aim to please. We aim to please. Come on. The thing is, he ain't on shit. He ain't on shit. I mean, unless you don't give a fuck about yourself. Because only a fucking idiot would do what you're doing. Like, oh, I have your IP. Then shut this shit down, bro. Shut it down. This is the thing, though. I've been on for over what I claimed I was going to be before I even got on. I'm not dealing with this shit. You have my IP? Come on with it. You ain't doing shit. Your words are hollow vessels. You have no tangibility, no credibility. Anybody can say what the fuck you're saying. I don't know what you want from me, man. You gotta do what you're gonna fucking do. And am I supposed to lose sleep at night? I'm not gonna. Because if you had my IP, you wouldn't be talking about it. You would have already fucking done something. And anybody who would have my IP or have IP, they would be able to shut things down. Like literally from your end. You'd be able to shut this fucking down right now. Well, he sure is on getting it from no Privacy Act, and if he did have it, I'm already called him out. He would have. Hey, if he had, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If this guy is really somebody who could fucking do something, this thing would already be fucked. Okay, so why didn't he shut me down then? Because you can't. So you don't waste your guys' fucking time doing stupid little fucking dog shit? Just like a official, whoever that is? Yeah, you no good either. I can feel the negativity coming from there. No, they just start, like I said, a whole bunch of fucking spark plugs. Fucking a whole bunch of dizzy motherfucking momos. Because it's common knowledge. If you have that type of capability, you would have been able to physically shut this down right now. You could actually make my computer start smoking and overheat. Yeah, and make that bitch just shut down to where it's done. You ain't doing a fucking thing. So you want to know what? I've got better things to do than listen to fucking your deluded illusions. And by the way, God forbid you want to parachute in, go right ahead. People on standby, we aim to please. We aim to please. But if you think that all this stuff doesn't, you what? You think this don't go? Karma's a motherfucker. Just like official, whoever's the heart official. You ain't fooling nobody either. You ain't nothing but a fucking mask. I'm just letting you know I've been on for over. Yeah. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. And right here, I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not an idiot. I don't need a rocket to be a rocket scientist. Just like, don't need a kind of college just to know what way the fucking wind blows. Why do you guys give yourself away so fucking dumb? Yeah. A heart official, you fucking burnt up. I don't give a fuck what you posted. I don't care if you posted your fucking hairy ass crack. Go wipe that motherfucker. Because everybody's telling me it's dirty. They don't want to see that shit. Stop posting it. Oh, on Reddit. Okay, well then do what you gotta do. Stop talking about it and do more. Because talk is cheap. But I gotta roll. I got shit to do. So if you guys do what you gotta do. Huh? That's the thing. But did it. No, you can find all sorts of stuff out, but that's not the point. It's easier to. The hard thing is living with what the fuck you guys claim that you guys are doing. The thing is, you ain't doing shit. I'll tell you this right now. Whatever IP address you have ain't an IP address. It's not what you think. Because if you were smart, oh, my kids are unsafe. That's funny you say that. My kids are unsafe. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. No, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. You see how this motherfucker, hey, this is how he gets off. This is how he gets. What are you, a fucking pedophile? My kids are unsafe. You should be worried about me. What the fuck you worried about them for, you fucking punk? You fucking chump? I gotta get off here. You wanna know why? I got better shit to do. I'm sorry, Mod. Hey. I gotta go. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you're a sick fucker. My kids are unsafe? You're funny. How about this? Over my dead body. Oh. That'll be... best case scenario for you would be stalemate. You ain't getting nowhere near no kids. Goofy. Ain't getting nowhere near no kids. No, you're mentally unstable. You're the one who's got to hide behind the fucking screen and fucking talk all this shit. You sound like a pedophile. You know that, right? Your kids are unsafe with you. No, then you put first, your kids are unsafe. Well, why would they be unsafe? You're the one on here making threats. You're the one talking about you have my address. Then come tune me up. Like I said, we aim to please. The fuck you talking about, stupid? You obviously don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're playing checkers on a chessboard. That's what the fuck you're doing. But I'll tell you this, I don't know how old you are, but you must be one of the new generation. You really must. I'm not going insane. How the fuck could I be going insane when my life has done a complete fucking U-turn? And what's funny is, you don't fool me with this fucking other shit. Hey, let's say that you have that capability. You ain't got no fucking IP address. You do know what a VPN is, right? You fucking spark plug? Or are you that fucking dull, huh? Got your head that far up your ass? You know what a VPN is, right? That's right. You fucking dirtbag. My kids ain't safe. No, you ain't gonna be safe. You fucking want to conjure the courage to come find me. Because you want to know what? That brings a lot of grounds for fucking justified shit. So you come around here doing some stupid fucking shit. Don't get mad when you get fucking slumped. Don't get mad when you get slumped. Because if you think nobody's ever touched my kids in my life. Nobody's gonna touch my kids. And the thing is, my oldest is 25, bitch.
So you'd have to go find him on the street because he's actually out on the street corner, gangbanging like a stupid motherfucker. Unlike what I did didn't have to gangbang. You know, see, that's the thing they don't tell people. I had no control over what he was doing because I didn't know about him until about 6, 7 years ago. So my kids are unsafe. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I dare you go on the blocks he's on. They'll eat you alive, bitch. They will eat you alive. I won't even go on them blocks. Stupid. No, I want you to keep that motherfucker on here. I'll give him the load of where my son is. And I guarantee my son and his people eat him a fucking alive because they just don't give a fuck. He's worse than what I was as a kid. He's worse than what I was. And I hate that shit. But this guy goes, my kids are unsafe? No. You come around me, you'll be unsafe from one of my kids. Because my son just doesn't give a fuck. Because he was told I was dead when he, you know, and when he finally met me, 5, 6, 7 years ago, somewhere around in there. You know, that's when it really, and when I found out I couldn't tell him what to do. Couldn't tell him what to do. I'm liable to become a statistic. But you ain't touching nobody, motherfucker. You ain't touching nobody. You really want a challenge? Go to the south side of Chicago. I'm real close to there too. I'm right there. But the thing is, go over there. Motherfucker, they'll do you in broad daylight in front of cops. They don't give a fuck. You not understand that? They will kill you in front of a fucking cop. Cops in broad fucking daylight with cameras. They don't give a fuck. Nobody does these days. So for you guys to do this dumb shit, keep it up. You guys are going to be the fucking bane of your own existence if you even have any. Like, seriously, I would wish this motherfucker come through. Because what would happen would not be good. He would have more problems than he could handle. If he thinks he's a circus performer and he could juggle 5 balls, he better get ready to juggle 500. Because they're going to make you fucking dance and then they're going to shoot you out your fucking shoes. Oh, your kids ain't safe. No, you won't be safe, motherfucker. And that's a fact. You won't be safe. And me? I done told you. I should have been dead. So, like, for you to sit on here and try to... You think I'm going to lose any sleep over you? I'm not. But I am going to roll, though. Because, you know, I do have things I want to do. The little pleasures in life. I just got off work. I don't give a fuck what you do with them. The thing is, I don't want that type of negativity. I don't want it. But if he's on some bullshit and he wants it, he gonna fuck with the bull and get the horns. And I'm not gonna... See, this is how ignorant they are up here these days. You know what's gonna happen after they do them? They're gonna pull out their phones and they're gonna record it. Because that's how fucking ignorant they are. And then they might just keep doing it over and over again after you're slumped. Taking turns shooting you. Yeah. And if you think I'm fucking playing, why don't you go look up some shit that happens in the concrete jungle? No, I'm serious. They do motherfuckers dirty these days. And I'm not talking like... I'm talking real dirty. I'm talking where they take your fucking face off. Shoot you in the fucking head. And then stand around you and keep shooting you in the fucking head and all through your fucking body. Until they run out. And then if they got more, they just stand there and do it more. Yeah. And then they take pictures and they do videos of this shit. So you fucking think you want one? I hope you're ready to fucking depart. Because me? I have no deluded illusions of grandeur and glory. We all gotta go sometime. So for you to fucking be on here with that dumb shit, you really don't know what you're fucking with. Because these kids these days are fucking nuts. Nuts. They have no empathy, no remorse, and no fear. That's the only reason why they get killed eventually, because they have no fear. And you want to sit on here and go, my kids ain't safe? No. You wouldn't be safe around my kid. And I can't even control him. He's a grown man now. I let him do what he wants. I won't even suggest to him anything. You want to know why? Because I'm liable to get. I'm being truthful with you. So for this, no stupid motherfucker go, oh, your kids ain't safe? That's how I know you're ate the fuck up. Your brain is dry rotted, deep fried, and charbroiled. Like a fucking tractor tire has been sitting out in the middle of a fucking field for fucking 38 years. Yeah, just weather struck. The minute you go to pick it up, it just turns to fucking ash. That's all you are. You're burnt up and cashed out. You ashed out, homie. I would like you to fucking come to the Windy City. I would love you to come to the Windy City and show me some real tangibility. You want to follow through? Come on. I'll send you down the way since you want to fuck. Hey, my kids are unsafe. I'll send you down the way to the first one. I guarantee you won't make it out of there. If you even make it all the way in there. I'm telling you, if you think I am exaggerating about everything I said, you're fucked. You are fucked. You're completely fucked. Anybody who thinks I'm crazy about this or thinks I'm making this up, you're completely fucked. That's what they're doing to each other up there these days. They'll put so many fucking holes in you before you drop your whistle song. And then if they got more bullets, they're going to stand over you. Oh, yeah. And they're going to take turns and they're going to be recording. Oh, yeah. And they're going to, hey, they're so fucking ignorant, they post the shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Literally. So if you don't give a fuck about your life, come on in. We aim to please. And I'm not going to be out there. I'm going to be at Worski's. And you, there's no way you're going to get in there. They'll slump your ass and put you in the fucking ditch. There's no way you're going to get in there. So you do what you got to do, big guy. Follow that VPN. Follow that VPN. I got to roll, though. I'll talk to y'all. I'm sorry about whatever. I can't control these people. And like I said, it's hate. It's fucking hate. I hate using that word. I mislike it. I'm going to let you know this right now. If it keeps up, actually, it's to the point. Things are just going to start getting ramped up. And what I mean by that is, we're not going to be playing this game anymore. I will shut this fucker down as quick as I turn it on. And I will continue with progress. I don't need to do lives for progress. I don't. 90% of my followers have not come from lives. So I don't have to be subjected to this trash. I don't. And that's a fucking fact too. And if you don't believe me and you're still on here hiding like a fucking coward, why don't you just go look at my content? And that would prove it. Here, I'll say it again. Like he said, how do you have almost this? I don't know. How do I? Think about it. Stop fucking being stupid. And if you're going to sit there and run that cocksucker you call a mouth, why don't you just fucking stop talking about it and do more, like I am in life? Nobody's got the time for your fucking trash. So if you really think that you intimidate, you're not. That's why you said, oh, my kids ain't safe. Guess what? One of my kids would be loving to oblige your fucking bullshit. He would. You want to know why? Because he fucking is just... He don't care. He doesn't care if he dies. He doesn't care if he goes to prison. So, there you go. You've met your match. Go to Navy Pier and show me your Navy Pier, which you can't even prove me because you sit here and run that fucking cocksucker and you dilute yourself like a fucking chump. Oh, I got your IP address. No, you got a VPN. You got a VPN address. And that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing. You think you know I'm because I have a VPN? You must not know what a VPN is. And the thing is, I already told you exactly what I am. So what are you going to do? Go house to house? Go get North Korea on retainer. Oh, that's right. You ain't got 2 pennies to fucking rub together. Worry about your fucking self and stop trying to start shit ain't there to be started. I got to roll. It's another one with your boy with him. I love everybody that's been on. Whoever the fuck is lurking, I'm going to tell you this right now. Whoever's been starting this shit, if you're not on here, if you are on here, karma's going to come eating you. It's going to start eating you actually right now. Watch this.